Hey Zachary, Dave Clay here with a video lesson for you. I have you synced up with on split screen with a minor league professional pitcher with the Boston Red Sox who I've done some work in the past with, and he still has some issues, but he does some things pretty well also. And I have you guys at the highest point of your leg lift, or the load position we can call it, and you're looking very similar right here. Both of you like to get a little bit over rotated, and so that can be an issue if we go into a leg swing rather than a drive forward. So that's something that both of you need to work on a little bit. But what I want to take a look at, and we covered this over the weekend, is weight shift before handbrake. And Eric has some good points in this that I want to show you, and I have you just, there we go. And from the naked eye or from the untrained eye, and this is very typical of most amateur pitchers, and the biggest concern is going into handbrake before we're moving out towards our target. And most amateur pitchers, their whole focus is on getting that ball up early, using their upper body too much. So we want to kind of reverse that and use your lower body more. But notice how you're getting shorter before you even move towards the plate. So you're sinking down rather than moving out. So it's the highest point in your leg lift. We want to be moving forward and then start driving. Okay, so notice again how you're getting shorter by, I don't know, 5-6 inches, maybe not that much, but your rear leg is collapsing. Okay, your knees bending, you're kind of sinking down and then moving out. And let's take a look at Eric over here. Okay, let's get over to this. And here's Eric on the right. Notice how he's moving out from that highest point in his leg lift. Okay, focusing on this back leg, really pushing that front, that rear hip is pushing that front hip forward. And pretty much his left leg is just along for the ride here. He's pushing the mass of his body out there before handbrake. Okay? So I think that's a great visual for you, and let's get back to you. Now watch that sinking action right before you start moving forward. Okay? Back over to Eric. Moving out before handbrake, and then leg drive. Okay? One more time. Alright. One thing, a pitcher will never get back. He can never make up for that lost momentum at the beginning of his delivery. So it's very important, even though as slight as it may seem and look at, even with slow-mo and videotaping it, but it's so very important. Okay, what I'm going to do is let's take a look at how we get to landing. So moving from the back foot to the front foot, and the timing of the delivery is critical. All right, let me get rid of something here. There we go. All right, see here we see the leg sweep. This is sweeping around rather than moving straight forward. So that's a slowing action. That's a velocity killer. Okay, and getting out to foot plant. Let me get Eric in about the same position here. Having a little issues here with. Okay, here we go. Notice how he's moving out, not so much focused on getting that ball up to ball release early. We want that front foot to get down as we're bringing that ball up. So here we see Eric's in a pretty good position on the right, even though I would like to see this front foot still a little bit closed. He gets it open slightly early. And Zach, you on the left here, you're already up here before landing. So what happens to our throwing side, our right arm, if we're a right-handed pitcher, is you're already up here. This would be a great position for you if you were already landed, if you're already at foot plant. That would be a great position. But your upper body's just a little bit early because of the weight shift and handbrake at the beginning of your delivery. It's just a timing issue. Okay, let's see where Eric's at foot plant. Here's Eric at foot plant. And let me get you over here to foot plant. Okay, here's foot plant for you. And we notice the ball positions. Okay, Eric's going to have a much easier time to lay his arm back into maximum external rotation once his torso rotates and gets ready to deliver the ball. You're a little bit too early with your upper body for ball delivery. And another thing we really want to look at is the back foot action. Okay? So right about here, Zach, you want to be up, kind of laces facing the catcher, facing your target, and pushing off. It's more or less your back foot stays sideways a little bit too long, kind of on the inner side of your right foot. So we want to get that back leg extended. Let's take a look at Eric here on the right. See how he's extended here with the laces towards the catcher. So he's going to get that right hip through, pushing into that front leg so he can get the ball release. Right here, that helps squares his body up. Will square his body up to the target. Okay, and then here's you on the right. See how you're having a tough time squaring that up? You're a little bit closed off with the hips and so if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out and I'll be in touch. Thank you.